Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on some makeup that I hauled the other day. I know for sure that I want to do a fall look. I know it's still summer, but I'm so ready for the fall to be here, so I thought why not just film a fall look. I'm not sure which palette I'm going to be using. It's between the Colored Raine palette and two of the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palettes. I'm not sure. One is Armed and Gorgeous and the other one is Dark Magic. I might just, dibble in all of them. I'm not sure. We'll just see where it takes me. And then I know for sure that I want to do a first impression on the Maybelline Superstay foundation. They're sticks. One's my color, hopefully, and then the other one I'm going to be contouring with. And then I also have the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Foundation, so we'll see about these. And what else? Gonna be doing some ColourPop highlight from the Kathleen Lights Zodiac Collection, trying some of her lippies, and what else? Oh, and then I want to try the Juno and Company microfiber velvet sponge. So just a couple of things to see today. Hopefully you guys like it. I've already did my eyebrows off camera and I've already primed my eyelids, so get that out the way. But if you'd like to see how I achieve my first impressions look, please keep watching. So as I stated before, I've already primed my lids. I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette from the Vault Collection and Armed and Gorgeous. And I think I'm gonna take the color Access and Agent, which are this color and this color right here. And I'm gonna be using that as my transition color. And I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M573 brush and put this in my crease. And hopefully you guys can see. I have a mirror that's right here. I'm actually using my iPhone. So I don't have a camera yet, but I'm gonna get as close as I can to the camera so you guys can see. But I'm just blending this out into my crease. Pretty color. I don't think you'll be able to see it as well on my skin tone, but I wanted to give just a little color in my crease. And you'll just have to build it up, but I think it's a pretty color. I love Jaclyn and her products. She puts out products like very often though. It's like, dang, we just purchased stuff and now you're putting out more. Like, chill for a sec, please. Let my bank account fill up again. No, but I did purchase some of her, actually everything that she's pretty much put out on the market I've purchased. Even her first palette that she did with Morphe, her favorites palette, which was like years ago. I still have that one. So I'm a huge fan of Jaclyn. And I also bought her brush collection that she did, what was that, about a year or two ago with Morphe. So actually some of the brushes that I have that I'm using today is from that collection. So I think I am going to be purchasing her new brush collection. We'll see. I don't know if there's much difference from that collection than the other one, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Anyways, I like this color. It's so pretty. Or these colors. They blend very well on my eyelids. So I don't know if you can tell, but all right. So we're gonna jump into the other palette, which is Dark Magic, and let's see. I'm gonna grab a Morphe E17 brush, and I'm gonna just deepen it just a little bit, and I'm gonna go into Shh, which is this light cool tone brown. And see, just deepen it just a little bit. Really don't know what I'm doing as far as what look I'm doing, but it'll come together. And I'm just sticking that a little bit below the first two colors in my crease that I put. Taking a Sigma E40 brush and just blending that out. I don't know if you can. Yeah. Can you tell? Like, it showed up a little bit, but not that much. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump into the Cheers to Beauty palette from Raine, and I need to deepen my crease some more, so I'm gonna take the color Vintage Feels, which is this color right here, and I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe E17 brush and see if I can get some color on my brush. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pigment. I love Raine's shadows. They're so good. They never fail me. And I'm just sticking this in my crease. And I want to do a fall look. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. Sigma E40 brush and just blend this out. And of course, I'll give you my final thoughts after I film this video. What do you think thus far? I think it's coming out pretty. All right, now we're gonna jump back in. We're just gonna be jumping back and forth from Jaclyn's palette to Raine, I guess. Now I'm going to take Smooth Criminal, which is this color right here, and I'm gonna go back in with the M563 from Morphe. Let's see how this dark color performs. And I'm just sticking this on my outer V just to deepen it a little bit and give it some dimension. I stated in my hauls video that I wanted to learn how to do a wing liner because I think the wing liner is so pretty, but I cannot master that to save my life. I guess if I practiced more, I would get it, because I feel like that's like my weakest point in my makeup application is trying to do a wing liner. Like, I suck at it. What lid color should I use, guys? Decisions, decisions. I don't know. I kind of want to go into Nightingale from the color Raine, which is this gold color. I think that's so pretty. Let's see. Ooh, let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Let's try that on my lid. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It almost has like a greenish undertone. Could just be me though. It has a lot of fallout though, but I'm sure if you did it on a brush, it wouldn't have a lot of fallout. And normally with pigments, I use the NYX primer, pigment primer, but I wanted to see how they work on their own. Actually, with one eye, I can do just what I just did, just put it on there. And let me use a primer. This is the NYX pigment primer. And I just, oh man, much better. Ooh. And you don't even have no fallout. Wow. That's so pretty. Oh yeah. If you hear planes, I'm sorry. I live by an airport, people. So you hear planes all the time. Yeah, that's so pretty. Well, you have a little fallout, but not as much as on this side. And use my brush to clean the edges up. It's so weird because like the inner corner of my eye is so dry, like it looks so patchy. But it's not even the shadows, like it does that all the time. I don't know why. So guys, I feel like this eye look is missing something, like there's no pop. So I wanted to try the Supernova shadow from the Kathleen and ColourPop collection called Astrology. It's like a gold color to kind of go over the gold from the colored Raine shadow. I just feel like it's missing something, so I wanted to kind of see if this does anything. I've never used one of these, so I don't really know like the right way to use this, but we're gonna see. I just felt like my look was missing something. They dry really fast though. So if you try these, I would do it like into like different sections. I have no idea where this look is taking me, to be honest with you. But we'll see. Hopefully my first impressions video comes out really good. This is my very first one, so I guess it's trial and error. But I like the shadow though. Everything comes together when you have lashes on. That's my opinion though. So I won't count myself out just yet. So what kind of movies have y'all seen this summer? I've seen Meg, I've seen Alpha. Last weekend I saw Meg on Saturday and I saw Alpha last Sunday. Both movies were so good. I've seen Mamma Mia 2. I've seen so many movies this summer. I just love going to the movies. That's like my favorite thing to do. Like my ideal date night is going to the movies. I'm such a simple person. All right, I think that came out pretty good. Just a little bit more here. So I went ahead and wet my sponge. This is the wet one and this is the dry one. I did my lashes off camera along with tight lining, and then I went ahead and prepped my skin for the foundation. I color corrected already, so that's good to go. So we're gonna use the Super Stay Maybelline Stick Foundation, and I'm in the color 330 Toffee Caramel. So hopefully this color matches. If not, then I guess we'll mix this in. So, which is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte, but we'll play it by ear. And again, this is how much product you get, which is not a lot. So let's see. So excited about this sponge. I don't know if you can. I don't think this sponge. Let's wet it some more. I'm sorry, my mirror's down here, guys. But it blends it out pretty good. It was dry at first. I guess I waited too long for my sponge to stay wet, but let's see. It blends it out so pretty. I don't know if you could tell. That is so pretty. Let's add some more. Alright, this is what I noticed with the sponge. As you can see on my right side, it gives me full coverage, which is fine, but the sponge doesn't stay moist. Like, you have to keep blending it out like after you wet it, which is annoying. And I'm not sure if it's because it's a stick foundation, but I mean, I don't know. I have to keep working with this because I had to literally go off camera and re-wet my sponge. So I'm thinking that it works better maybe with a cream or a liquid foundation better than a stick. So with that being said, I'm gonna try my other side with the CoverGirl True Blend foundation and see if that works. Get my thoughts to see if maybe the liquid foundation works better with this sponge, because with the stick off that, I don't like it. I'd rather just either use a brush or use my Real Technique or my Equal Tools sponge. So we'll see. Let's just see now. All right, and see what it does. See, it blends a whole lot better with liquid right off the bat. So I think this sponge is better with liquid foundation and not a stick foundation. But I just wanted to test it out to see for myself which one works, you know, better with this particular sponge. But I also like this foundation. It says matte, but it has a little luminosity to it. And it could just be my primer though. I use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, so that could be it. But I don't know, I'm gonna keep testing out this sponge and see. And in my future tutorials, give you an update on how I feel about it. But we'll see. Okay, real quick, I did my eyebrows. I finished them off, and then I set my eyebrow, well, my brow bone with Boutonniere and Powder Room, which is these two colors here, this one and this one. I mix them both. All right, let's blend this baby out. I did notice that I didn't blend out my foundation going towards my neck area. I just wanted you guys to know that I am aware and I did fix the problem. So yeah, I do know how to blend my foundation out. It was just an oversight, but I did fix it. This is taking my foundation or my concealer off in this spot right here. I am not feeling it. Maybe I'm not using a sponge right. I don't know. This shouldn't be that difficult. I'm really trying to get this sponge to work for me. But I guess that's what a first impressions is for. Everything is not gonna run smoothly. That concealer, the Born This Way, brought some luminosity back to my skin so it doesn't look as dry. But I love the foundation because I really think my skin is changing. So it's not a bad thing. Like, it's not overly matte, you know, but it's matte. But it's not like your skin is sucking up all the dry, you know, all the moisture in your skin. So, I mean, I don't know, I have mixed reviews on this sponge. Like, it blends like so pretty in certain areas. But I need the sponge to work everywhere on my face, you know? have a feeling when I use the Mocha Stick foundation as a contour bronzer type situation, I'm definitely gonna have to wet this sponge again. I'll try not to have this as a long video, guys. Alright, so now I'm gonna be taking the Maybelline Superstay Multi Foundation Stick in the color 360 and Mocha. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a hot mess, but we shall see. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet the sponge again. Just taking off my foundation. How annoying. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I would recommend this sponge. I would just say stick with a beauty blender or like a Real Technique brush or sponge, or Equal Tool sponge, because this, there's no consistency. Time to add powder, and I'm using the Patrick Star MAC Collaboration powder. I don't even know if this is gonna be a good idea, to be honest with you, but we'll see. As you can see, I've already done my face as far as my powder. I've done my blush, which is the LA Girl or the LA Colors Red Rouge blush in the color Psych. I used my, what else did I use? I used my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep to set my face. And yeah, so next I'm gonna be doing my highlight, and I'm using the ColourPop highlighter from the Kathleen Lights Zodiac Collection, and this is in the color Fire, and this is a pearlized Super Shock cheek highlight, and this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I've never used a highlight from ColourPop, so I'm not sure how to even use this, but I'm using the Morphe M510 brush. So we're about to learn together. It's pretty. I don't know if you're supposed to use it with your hand. It's really pretty. Look at that shine. Ooh, girl. That's so pretty. Some of my Cupids fell. These are so pretty. So we have What's Your Sign from Kathleen, which is a nude. I'll swatch it for you guys. That's pretty. There we go. Very creamy. I like. What do you think? Add a little shine to my lips. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on the collection of makeup items that I purchased. I absolutely really love this palette. I really liked the Vintage Feels and Boutonniere and Powder Room, which is this color here I used for my brow bone highlight color. And then I used this one in particular on my outer V. I don't know if you can really tell. And then I used Nightingale on my lid, blended out beautifully. Nightingale, which is the one I use for my lid here, it had a little fallout, so I would go in with a primer, just that way you don't have like glitter all over your face, or pigment, whatever you want to call it. I really love the Supernova shadow from the Kathleen Lights Zodiac Collection, and the color is Astrology. I used that on my lid as well. I needed it to have a little pop to it, and this actually took care of that. So it dries really, really fast, so I would go ahead and keep that in mind, but it gives you that pop of color, that pop of color that you're looking for. And the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized highlighter in the color Fire from Kathleen, really pretty. It's a rose gold color. I used it on my cheekbones, my nose, my Cupid's bow, and my inner highlight. Really, really pretty, guys. Like, I don't know, it was gorgeous. I've never used any other highlights before, so I was very impressed. As far as the lipstick, I really love the lipstick as well. I used What's Your Sign. I used a lip liner in Rimmel. I don't know the color, I do apologize for that. But I mixed it with this nudie color here. So that's what I have on my lips today. And then I tried Scorpio Moon First. It's a cream. It's pretty, but it wasn't the look that I was going for today. So yeah. And what else? I really love the foundation from CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made foundation. Really pretty. It blended out very well. And then I really enjoyed the Maybelline Super Stay Stick Foundation in the color 330, which is Toffee Caramel, and Mocha 360 I used to contour / bronze. Really pretty. It blended out very well. However, with that being said, I was very disappointed in the sponge here, which is the Juno microfiber velvet sponge. I was so excited about using this sponge, but it didn't perform the way I wanted it to. I kept having to use my Fix Plus or go to the sink and wet it all over again. So I think honestly, these stick foundations would do much better with a brush, in my opinion, or a different sponge, maybe even like the Real Technique sponge, Beauty Blender, or the Eco Tools sponge. I mean, it got the job done. It took a little bit more effort to do so, and then like with my concealer, for example, it kind of separated the product with the sponge. I think this sponge would do way better with a liquid foundation, in my opinion, but I mean, it won't be in a favorites video anytime soon. I feel like I still need to kind of play around with it and see, you know, how to better use this. Maybe I'm not using it correctly. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know how difficult it is to use a beauty sponge, but hey, you never know. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'll keep trying. As far as the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palettes from the Vault Collection, I really loved the, what is this one? Armed and Gorgeous. Really love this palette. I liked Access, Smooth Criminal, and Agent is the ones that I used, which is this one, and this one. And I used that on in my crease area. Blended out so beautiful. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this particular one. And then I use the Dark Magic one. Now, I only used one color, which was the color Shush, which is this cool tone brown here. It did not perform the way I wanted it to. I put it on a brush, and when I tapped off the excess, it just pretty much took all the color off the brush. Therefore, I didn't have any product left to put on my eyes, which I did not appreciate. But I'm not gonna knock this whole palette, you know, but I just wasn't impressed with the first color I used. Now it's the rest of the colors. Will they perform well? I'm not sure. I gotta keep playing with it, but I'm not gonna say this palette sucks just because one color didn't work for me. That's not fair. So I'll keep playing with the palettes, but I did absolutely love the Armed and Gorgeous from the 3 colors that I did use. Will the other colors perform the same way? I really do hope so. So, you know, with that being said, going forward, I will do more tutorials using the Vault Collection, and we'll see. But what else? I think that's pretty much it. I went ahead and picked this up. I forgot to haul this in my last video. This is a makeup brush drying rack that I picked up from Walmart. It was like $5. And it holds 2 large brushes, 4 medium brushes, and 8 small brushes. So I think that was really cool, because why not try a brush rack? Anyways, with that being said, which I keep saying that, my next video upcoming will be the August favorites video. So I'm super excited. I have a lot of items. Well, not a lot of items, but a good amount of items that I really enjoyed for the month of August. So I can't wait to share with you, along with my favorite snack of the month. But yeah, I am gonna go and run my errands, but I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Also, go ahead and hit that notification button. That way you'll be notified of my next video. And while you're at it, go ahead and share my video with your family, your friends, your co-workers, the internet. You know, just share the love. But yeah, with that being said, once again, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.